We are married, so there's none of this will they, won't they. No, we already did, like, how many years ago?
3.
Coming up on 4.
Yeah.
We wanted to talk about that because when I got married to you, I had just turned 21. So.
Green, this one. I told her everything she knows.
No.
Okay, no, I didn't, but we've taught each other a lot.
Yes, we've learned a lot from each other, that's for sure.
Yeah.
When we got married, you were, how old were you when you got married?
I was 24.
Yeah, so we have an age gap.
Honestly, would you say we knew what we were doing?
I mean, if I had children, I wouldn't have approved of what we did, but not that it's because we did anything bad. It's just, to most surface level sees our situation, we got married rather quickly. Yeah. We got married in the same year we met, and I feel like I've become a much more confident and mature person as a result of our marriage. Which isn't to say like I wouldn't have gotten more confident or mature
if we hadn't gotten married.
But I feel like I've done it at a faster rate than would have naturally happened if, you know, I hadn't gotten married.
Welcome to our channel.
Yeah.
I'm Busola.
And I'm Elizabeth, but I also go by Buffy. Today we're going to talk about what it's like being married young. This is what our experience has been. Sorry, Busola just flipped off the light.
Be supportive of each other's like individuality and each other's growth as people.
Yeah.
And our goals and dreams. That's one of the things that being married young has kind of just helped us learn about ourselves and each other.
Another thing that being married young I think gives us an opportunity to do is kind of make mistakes, if you will. Like when it comes to learning how to, not to say you can't do this when you're older, you absolutely can, okay?
Yeah.
But learning to communicate when I need help or more support has been a journey. and same with Busola. Like, I know that for me, it's, I love to take care of other people, but it's hard for me to want to take care of myself sometimes and really just enjoy myself and be kind to myself. But being in a relationship with Busola, who is kind to me, who does, you know, love and support me,
what do you mean I'm kind? I'm hella mean.
You are mean. You like me. So learning to not only accept that love and support and kind of kindness, but also to ask for it has changed the way I communicate with people. I think that's a benefit of being married young, is that now if I have a job at a company or something, I know I can say no. I know I can say, hey, I need this. People learn that from a variety of places, but I feel like one of the major places I learned it was being married, where I want something or need something, all I have to do is just ask.
It's not just something, like, I know we're saying something, but when we mean something, it means like just the love and support and care that you as a person need at that time.
I think a big part of getting married young that people see as kind of like a downside, and I mean it certainly can be, is that like you're both still developing.
Yeah.
And like we both still are. We're both still developing in terms of career, you know, maturity, personality, etc. But the beautiful thing about getting married young, though, for us, was that we get to grow together and discover things about ourselves. I like it. I feel like I'm becoming more of the person I want to be with your support. I feel like you've never forced me to be someone I'm not.
That's good. I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you've never forced me to be someone I'm not either. And I like the fact that I got to do this on my own terms, you know?
Yeah.
I got to like just learn, grow, experience things, go out and have friends if I want to, but it didn't take that away from me.
Yeah. Like, there seems to be this idea that if you marry young, then, you turn into each other, and I feel the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Not to say, again, that can't happen.
Yeah, because, like, honestly, we're still very young in both our relationships, and even as people ourselves, we're just 4 years, and we still have a lot to learn. We still have a lot of growing to do with each other, but for just saying that, oh, when you get married, you forget all about yourself, that's not true, you know? At least in our experience, it's not.
I mean, if you, like, I feel like you can't find a more stark comparison in terms of our personality than, like, the shelves. Like, okay, so fun fact, this is my shelf, and then you can tell what's Busola's shelf. But my shelf is, like, girly, anime, artsy, chaotic, and then Busola's got, like, film, books, pins, all of it organized. Busola's the neat one. I'm the, I'm organized chaos.
Organized
trust
chaos,
me.
huh? Okay, good marriages, you fight all the fucking time, okay? Don't let anybody.
We don't fight that much.
We don't. But to some extent, just
on a schedule, yeah.
yeah. And make sure if you don't fight with your significant other, schedule that in there somewhere because
schedule.
you need to kind of figure out what the other person is thinking. One of the other things that we've learned from being married so young is that if you don't have arguments, if you don't have like differences, you're never gonna know what your partner is thinking. You're never gonna know if they're happy. You're never gonna know what's bothering them.
Not that that's the only way to figure that out.
No, it's not.
It's one of the healthy ways to kind of get out any like differences of the.
I'm an Aries. I fight a lot. So being married so young, we have that ability to still be actually our childish selves to some extent with each other. Like I know as a teenager, when I discovered Anna Montana, it was like, yes, finally, something that I can fall in love with, and I did. And so I was able to share that with you. I have been able to share that with you, and same thing goes for you for your interests, like Sailor Moon.
Yes, my little Sailor Mercury right there.
Being a person who's like still learning so much about life, having the opportunity to actually be able to do that with another person is pretty great, you know, because then you get exposed to all these things that you probably wouldn't have had the chance to get exposed to as a person. And so, that's one of the cool things about being married young.
Or like, I love when we get to be like super judgmental of a TV show. Like, we'll sit down on the couch and be like hardcore judgmental.
Yeah.
Or, you know, we've got a precious little adorable black cat that we both adore and think is better than everybody else's cat.
Well, you think she's better than everybody else's cat. She
literally 2 days ago you were like, Elizabeth, we have the cutest cat.
Because she's cute when she's nice to me. So she's cute when she's nice to me, but she's always nice to Miss.
I'm mommy. I'm mommy.
Like literally.
Chips the ground I walk on.
I'm surprised she hasn't found a way to get inside.
She's sleeping.
Jump, yeah. Oh, and she's mad at me that I moved her tower, by the way. She went and protested by sleeping right on the windowsill.
No, she just sleeps on the windowsill sometimes.
Okay, so whenever I moved it, you weren't there, but I tried to like put her on the thing and she wasn't having it.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't do that.
She just walked right outside and just went to
don't tell me what to do.
So yeah, cats are mean.
But yeah, like, I feel like as a couple, it's given us some fun stuff to do together and have space for us to discover our own interests and what we like.
Marrying young and the success of that, or the chances of that becoming something great, is the fact that you actually have to be open to it.
Yeah.
You can't just do it because, oh, hey, look, marriage. Let me jump into it.
You have to want to make it work. There are absolutely toxic people out there, so obviously don't try to make it work with them. But I mean, Busola's you're one of the most stubborn people in my life. But at the same time, the changes in that since we first met to now. Same for me. I'm a very stubborn person too. We've both learned that, okay, I know my partner feels this way about this, so I'm going to try and stay open to it.
Knowing how to deal with when you find someone else attractive. It's
I guess. Like, I've never had that
you're
problem.
You're still so young.
Oh yeah, the whole you should still be playing the field thing. Look, I am a lesbian from Texas. I know exactly what playing the field is like, and I do not like playing the field. Bench me. Bench the hell out of me, okay? I am.
But have you tried it, though?
Yes.
Well, I never really got to try it.
See, that's the whole, like,
I grew up in a super repressed society, okay? So, like, everybody's like, oh my gosh, you're gay. But yeah.
I mean, I think the way that we kind of reconcile that is that we just, you know,
Find interesting ways to.
we spice things up on our own. We are both still very much attracted and in love with each other.
Like, hey,
Yeah, you can
it
find...
happens. Just because you find another person attractive doesn't mean you don't love your wife or husband or spouse.
Yeah, and on top of that, just because you find someone attractive doesn't mean you have to
do anything about it.
Yeah, and sometimes, like, if I find someone attractive, I don't think, yes, I want to do things with that
Sometimes,
person.
though, what we can do is that we just be like, ooh, that person's hot.
Yeah, we will check out
and
someone
just,
together.
like,
We'll be like, that person's wonderful.
no, we don't do threesomes. Sorry. Like, downside of
Oh, okay.
being married young.
Probably that you're still going to be immature. I have some really immature moments, and
So do I.
it's just like, you're sitting there and you're like, oh my gosh, why do you gotta be so petty? There's still some personal development going on.
Yeah.
That the pettiness of an immaturity of being young definitely does some interruption. It definitely, we keep each other in check, that's for sure, but it isn't to say it isn't difficult.
Yeah, so that is our little short take. Oh, there she is.
Yep, here comes the cat. Hey, Mama. Come
Yep,
here.
there she
Come
goes,
here,
running
baby.
to mommy.
Hi, Nina. Hi, Mama.
I feel like she knows what we're about to do, and she's like, oh, let me go, Papa.
Come here, Mama. Oh,
That's Luna.
hi. Say hi.
She's a black cat, generally invincible
Yeah.
until she wants to be.
And it's shedding season, so prepare to seize.
Hey. Oh, she let me touch her. I guess we're past our differences.
I mean, her little tiny heart is beating very fast.
She's
You're
like, no,
scaring her.
let me go.
Hey, Mommy. Yeah, she wants down now.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, okay, Busolo looked at me weird.
So yeah.
No, let her go, let her go. She
Bye.
was not happy with it.
All
Yeah, she
right.
right out the door.
So that is our short, hopefully not too long
We'll see.
video about what it's like being.
Married young.
Yeah, tell us in the
Tell us about
comment
your own
if-
relationships.
Yes. Tell us what it's like being, if you're married young like us. Tell us what that's like. And if you're an older couple
Person, or if you've been married for so many years.
and you have some
or-
advice on how we can actually do it better, please don't hesitate to comment.
or, if you're a lonely lesbian, you can just,
We got you.
we got you.
Alright, but subscribe to our channel for more videos about our life, our family, our marriage, and our
Our
mean
beautiful cat. Love her.
Yeah. Alright, see you next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.
Alright, I got class. And I'm hungry.
Alright.